Hey guys, what's up? Engren with another Diablo 4 Season 9 guide, and today I want to show the best Season 9 tactics to actually farm your Obols, to farm your Obducite, your gear, to upgrade your gear, craft your gear and get your perfect endgame gear. So let's gonna start. And the best and most important one is kind of the new additions of the Nightmare dungeons. So with Season 9 we got some cool new positive Nightmare dungeon affixes, things like a Horologic Strong Room or many material chests, addition also Obol chests and also the Equipment Delve. I will come to all of them later. And also Blizzard buffed the Tribute of Harmony. So the Tribute of Harmony always dropped runes, but honestly the drop rate was really bad and they were never really dropping so much. So they really buffed up the runes. So let's gonna start with the most important one. If you want to upgrade your gear to a triple crit, you need a lot of Obducite, and in the last season it was always pretty bad to get it, but right now with Season 9 it's pretty good because of the Horologic Strong Room. So they are pretty easily, you just need to check all of the obelisks at the beginning, just start with the legendary, then the rare ones and then the blue ones, and then complete the bar and then kill the elite. And as you can see right now, I started with 3000 Obducite before the Horologic Strong Room, and after that I got 5700, so I got about 2000 Obducite in this Horologic Strong Room. And if you have enough of your sigils, which you should have if you're already in Torment 4, you can then just close the Nightmare dungeon after that and start another Nightmare dungeon. So you don't even need to complete the Nightmare dungeon, and then you're good to go, and you can farm really many Obducites with this, and it's really great. So the really great addition to the game. Now also the material chest is also pretty important because the Forgotten Souls, for example, were always a pain point to upgrade our gear, or things like the Veil Crystal. Now with these sigils they're also easier to get, so you will spawn chests. I think they can be up to 10 chests in a Nightmare dungeon, and then they will drop these Forgotten Souls. I think I got around 50 or 60 Forgotten Souls in the last Nightmare dungeon, but I think I only got like 3 or 4 chests, so I think you can get up even to 100 or maybe 200 Forgotten Souls and also the other of your materials. So it is also really important to get Nightmare dungeons with your Horologic Materials Reserve affix. Then the next one, and this is pretty nice for new players because Obols are a great way to get some nice starter gear, and even in the late game you can try to gamble for your amulets. And with this Nightmare dungeon you will get many Obols. I think I got around 1000 Obols in the last Nightmare dungeon, or around 800 to 700, so this is also really great. And after that you can just go to the Obol vendor and then gamble for your gear. Now my most favorite one, it's the Equipment Delve, because with that you will drop a Horologic artifact on the end of the Nightmare dungeon. That is a bounty cache, and I think it has either 1 or 2 guaranteed greater affix legendaries in it. So this is really great if you still need to find some proper legendary GA items. So I can also recommend that. Really great stuff, so check out the Nightmare dungeon. So I would also advise you to carry on to the sigils until you are at Torment 4. If you're in Torment 1, Torment 2, you can farm things like the artillery shrines. If you still need gear, it is good, but I think there are some better sources out there to farm it in T2 and T3. Maybe farm some bosses, farm some pit to get your glyphs up to get to Torment 4. And now you can just craft the Nightmare sigils from the vendor. If you don't have enough Nightmare sigils, then complete your Nightmare dungeons so you get enough Nightmare sigils. If you have enough of your sigils, you can then just end your run after you completed a Horologic Strong Room, so you can optimize your Obol gain. And I would also recommend to you to salvage all of the shit Nightmare dungeon sigils. Things like artillery shrines will appear throughout displays, pretty garbage. Horologic files chests are also not that good because we're gonna get that pretty fast, but if you want to level a second char and want to pump the horologic files in your new quest board with your new char, you can also get Resplendent Sparks. So this may be also a good option to get some great mythic items to the Resplendent Sparks. But in general, just salvage all of your crap nightmare dungeons, and then you will also get more sigil power to then create more nightmare sigils, as you can see. So then you have a natural source and flow of your nightmare sigils, and then you should be also good to go to run nightmare sigils. And also the escalating nightmare dungeons. I don't have any escalating nightmare sigils on here right now. They are pretty good until T4, so I would recommend to you to run these with Torment 1, 2 or 3, but with T4, and if you have your gear, there are way better places, as I described, the nightmare dungeons, because the problem with escalating nightmare dungeons is still you won't keep your first affix in your escalating nightmare dungeon. So for example, if you have the horologic materials reserve chest for your escalating nightmare dungeon, you will lose that with your second and your third stage, and then you will have some random affixes, and maybe it could be a shrine, which is pretty bad. So yeah, just farm your normal nightmare dungeons in then game. At least just farm the first level, because you can get the Obducite mine on the escalating nightmare dungeons, which will also drop a lot of your materials. So now, in addition, the Tribute of Harmony, as I said, you can also run these either alone or on a party. You can also farm all of the nightmare dungeons on a party, but honestly, I hate playing in a party in action RPGs in general. And as you can see right now in the footage, I got the Lith rune and the Xol rune and some rare runes, and I already got some pretty nice legendary runes on it. I didn't farm it that much for the Tribute of Harmony. I would really recommend to you to just use the dungeon finder and then farm it as a party, because with that you can farm some pretty crazy amounts of runes early on. As you can see, there are many Tributes of Harmony now because they are buffed. So that's also a really great source to get more of your runes for you. So you can craft your Mythic Uniques, or you can just equip it on your own. So now, last but not least, if you still need things like Wheel Crystals or Forgotten Souls, boss shrines are also still a really good source. And because there's another duping bug and problem with the new season, you can just buy the Betrayer's Husk, the Belial on Diablo Trade. It is pretty cheap on the Diablo Trade, and of course with Belial you have the highest amount of chance to get some Mythic Unique, and the normal ones are pretty bad. So yeah, get a Betrayer's Husk and then the Belial and then kill him. You can still farm the other ones, but I would recommend it to get just the Belial if you can afford it. So with these set of tips for your season and for your Season 9 journey, you should be good to go to get enough materials to triple crit your items. Honestly, it was never easier to get triple crits on your items than now in Season 9, so check it out. Do the Nightmare Dungeons, they're really great addition. Also write down your opinions of Season 9 so far in the comments down below, and how you like the new Nightmare Dungeons. Honestly, I never thought that I'm starting to like Diablo 4 that much again, also because of the huge build variety. So if you like my video, please leave a like and a sub. It would boost my channel tremendously, and I would appreciate it a lot. And until the next video, bye!